welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A about our pregnancy, so hope you guys like it.
So this is questions that you guys asked us on my Instagram. I just picked out a couple of them, but we'll get started. So the first question is our reaction to finding out I was pregnant.
So my reaction was on a FaceTime call. Thank you. On a FaceTime call, she showed me, and I was just like super excited and happy because it didn't like fully process yet. And then like later on, I kind of was like worried because like I'm still in high school, but I'm a senior and like I graduate and like that's not really important right now. But yeah, I was just overall excited about it.
Me, I wasn't okay. My very first reaction when I saw the 2 lines on the test was just scared out of my mind. Like as soon as I saw it, I was in shock on FaceTime with him. I literally stared at it like, what the heck? So I instantly like thought of my parents, and I was like, how are we gonna tell them? Because me myself, like I always have been good with kids, and like I always wanted my own, you know.
Me too.
Whatever. Yes, he is really good with kids too, but that's not the point. That I was excited for the baby, but I was just scared how both of our parents would react and everyone else. So that's the first thought that was going through my head. So initially, my first reaction was not that great. I was like worrying and everything, and I even cried, of course. But after a while, once we finally got to tell our parents, it was all good, and now we're extremely happy. That does lead us into the next question, which was how our parents reacted. So I'll say about my parents first, and then he'll talk about his parents. So it's actually a funny story because I told my baby sister, who's 4, that I was pregnant. And just to see her reaction, I don't know what I was thinking really. I thought she wouldn't tell. I thought she would just forget about it. But she ended up telling my mom. And what happened was I got a FaceTime call from my mom when I was at my dad's house, and she was just like, do you have something to tell me? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, I guess she thought I would like be like, haha, no. Like she thought it was a joke. But then I was like, well, yes. Guess what? I am. And her first like reaction wasn't well. She like hung up the phone on me and was like upset, but then it took like 2 minutes and she called back, and then she was like, well, you know what, I'm actually kind of happy, I'm not gonna lie. And she was like, I'm gonna be supportive of you because there's nothing we can do about it. Like none of our parents are for abortion, so she was like, I'm gonna support you from here on, and I'm actually happy for you. Yeah. And then she's the one that told my dad, because she wanted everyone in my side of the family to know already, so she just texted everyone. But it kind of helped because I didn't have to do it. But she told my dad, and my dad was upset at first, but then he was like, you're right, we have to be supportive. That's still my little girl. But yeah, so my parents are very, very supportive and happy. And then we told his parents. Go ahead and talk about that.
So we told my parents like a few days after like we found out and stuff, and we like sat down with them and we talked about it, and it was like super emotional. So yeah, it was kind of like hard to tell them, but we finally just did it to get it over with. And they were like kind of upset at first, but like they're overall like really happy about it because it's like their first grandchild. So yeah.
So all positive.
Yep.
Thankfully, we got lucky. What gender do we want the baby to be, and are we having a gender reveal? So we both are hoping it's a girl. We really, really hope it's a girl, but we're obviously not gonna be like upset if it's a boy. Like we're gonna be happy with whatever we get. We just, you know, prefer and hope a girl.
Yeah.
And yes, we are having a gender reveal. Literally, is it next week or the week after?
In 2 weeks, we're having it at my house here.
Yeah, on May 16th.
Yeah.
We're having our gender reveal. And we're both going to be finding out that same day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a big surprise. And it's going to be on both of our Instagram lives. So you guys should follow us and watch.
And then make sure you guys like those pictures we're going to post because we're going to be looking fire.
Lots.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Next question for you to answer.
Mm-hmm.
On how we met.
So we met like 3 years ago in this neighborhood actually before I lived here because I recently moved in. But she was hanging out with another Chanel.
Yeah.
And then I was with my brother and our friend Brandon, and then she came to Brandon's house. And
well,
then,
also keep in mind that I was your brother's friend. I was his brother's friend before I met him. So yeah.
So Alex like
there.
texted them, and then they're like, "Oh, are you guys all trying to link up or whatever?" So we all hung out, and then so I met her there, but we didn't see each other that way. Like I always thought she was pretty, like every time I saw her, but like I never thought she'd be mine, you know. So
yeah, and we even have a video from that night that we'll put in. We hung out that day, but then
we didn't talk for like 3 years.
Talk much, yeah. And then we reconnected again because I became closer friends with his brother again in college. And then I started hanging out with his brother and all his friends a lot. So then I got to hang out with him more. And then one special day, we had a connection.
And then I kissed her.
Okay. Just gonna throw that in there. And yeah, that's what started.
So we should move on to the question of who made the first move.
That's not next on the list.
So it falls perfectly into place.
Okay, I'll
so
switch the two questions. So then I'll answer. Who made the first move? Me. I made the first move. Yeah. He was not getting it. I tried so much to like flirt with him and make it obvious that
it wasn't obvious at all.
It was so obvious that I was into him, and he just wasn't. He wasn't getting
obvious at all.
I literally told him that I wanted to cuddle with him, and he still didn't get it.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I'm just bad at taking hints.
Yeah. But, you know, by the end of that night, he realized. So that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me,
Best decision
I made the first
of my
move.
life. Well, one of the best.
Okay. Then you get to answer the next question, which is how far along I am.
Oh. Today she makes 16 weeks, so yeah.
Today
every Wednesday. Why are you trying to cut me off?
I'm sorry, I wanted to say the fruit, or is it even a fruit?
Yeah, you can say it. Wait, is that a fruit?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is because it has a seed in it.
Okay.
We're gonna sound like idiots. So every Wednesday it makes like a new week. So today is Wednesday the 29th, so week 16.
Yes.
And the fruit is?
An avocado. Hopefully that's a fruit.
It is.
All right.
It is.
All right. Today the baby is the size of an avocado.
Imagine it's not.
And
I would feel so dumb.
Whatever. Tell us in the comments if we're wrong or not. And then I'm also in month 4 if you didn't understand how the weeks and months go. Yeah, 4 months. I'll probably show like my belly in the end of the video so you guys can see how big it is. But yeah, next question. Do I answer or you? Right? It's my turn?
Yeah, because I just answered.
All right, baby names. A lot of people...
Or you do girl, I do boy.
Okay, a lot of people wanted to know this, so I guess we're just gonna say them already. So if the baby is a girl, her name will be Leia Moon Rivera. I'll explain the middle name. It's because I'm in love with Sailor Moon. That is my favorite anime. We both really love anime, by the way. Yeah.
I made this shirt, by the way.
Yeah, whatever, a little promo. But so yeah, Sailor Moon. Yeah, that's the girl name. Your turn.
And then the boy is Ezra Kai Rivera, and the middle name is Kai because my like name for a lot of things is Cairo, but we didn't want to put like Cairo because it was like so we just settled with Kai because it just sounds really nice. And yeah, I came up with all the names, just had to throw that in there.
I give him the credit, but
they're fire names.
Yeah, I'm really in love with the girl name. So like if we do have a boy, that'll still be, well, unless we end up with a boy again, because we want 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we want 3
However
kids.
many you want.
Not right away though. Like this one we're gonna have, and then we're gonna wait a little while to have baby number 2, then baby number 3. But yeah, hopefully one of them, if this one isn't a girl, Leia will be there, because I need to have a kid named Leia. It just has to happen. We'll talk about that later. But okay.
Pass me coconut almonds.
Oh yeah, I have Chick-fil-A.
Don't show that.
Why?
I don't know.
I love Chick-fil-A, guys. Okay, sorry, off track. Next question. This one's for you. How did we know we were meant for each other?
I didn't know you put that question in, but literally like the moment we like started like actually talking, like,
It was that night, okay?
what are you trying to cut me off for?
Because you're taking too long to get there.
Cause man, she ruined my flow. But yeah, so that night
It was at a Halloween party. I'm trying to help you. Go.
so that night at a Halloween party, we met you guys know, but yeah, it just felt like super perfect, and like everything was just falling into place, and like every time I would speak to her, like talk to her, it just felt like right, like it was so like comfortable and like easy to do, and then I was like, yeah. She's the one.
He knew that I was the one for him when I karate chopped him in the throat. Right? Right. That's what you said.
Yeah.
When I karate chopped him in the throat, he was like, "That's my wife."
Coming.
But yeah, just that night, like he said, our connection was just like there, like the sparks and everything, and it was crazy. So yeah, that's how we knew.
We're almost together for 6 months now, and it's just always been amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna get emotional.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, next question before I end up crying. How are we handling the pregnancy during quarantine? Okay, so I'm gonna just go in general of how we're handling everything in quarantine, but I'm gonna start with us. Like obviously it's like hard to see each other with this going on. I try to come over as much as I can, and I try to sleep over as much as I can to be able to see him, but obviously not every day I can. I have to be with my mom a lot, so yeah. You wanna explain the baby stuff though? It sucks that, I wouldn't say, stop looking at me like that. Okay, one of the hardest things about being pregnant during this quarantine is the doctor appointments. Yeah, because
I hate that so much.
I hate it so much. Only one person is allowed, like me. I'm the only one allowed to go inside of the doctor's office.
And everyone else has to wait outside.
Yeah. So
like we can't even go into like the waiting room of the doctor's office. We have to wait like outside of it.
Yeah.
And like she's just in there all alone. So it's
and I don't even like being alone in general. So like it sucks that like the father can't be with me. So it makes everything like really hard and sad because like I'm over there, get to hear the baby's heartbeat, and he can't even.
3rd time already, and I haven't been able to hear it.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to hear it like next to me. I like record videos for him to be able to hear it, but yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
So hopefully this whole thing will be over soon.
But on May 11th, she's going for another appointment, and we'll find out like the gender and stuff. I mean, we won't find out, but like that's when we'll be able to get the information, and then we're gonna give it to. Is it still gonna be Caitlin? No, it'll be your mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're still figuring that part out. Yeah. We're gonna give it to like the person in charge of the gender reveal and stuff, and then we're gonna find out May 16th. So, yeah.
So we'll be completely surprised on the gender reveal day, and we're even gonna be surprised on like how it's happening. We don't even know like if they're gonna pop a balloon. Yeah, we don't even know if they're gonna pop a balloon or anything. So, yeah.
I just hope it's not something basic.
Little avocado.
Stay, don't move.
I'm fidgety. That's all the questions we have. Thank you guys for sending them in and listening to us. Please subscribe to our channel.
Give
Like
us a
this
like.
video. Also, do you want to talk about your...
Oh yeah, so you see these right here? They're my earrings, Closet of Cairo. I just make earrings and
They're
stuff.
beautiful. There's
I
really
sell,
pretty
like, clothing.
butterflies for the girls. Go ahead.
I sell like clothing and stuff there. And yeah, you guys should definitely check it out.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Love you guys.